There is no let-up in the mass exodus of civilians from Syria's last rebel-held stronghold. Tens of thousands are rushing towards the Turkish border, scrambling to escape the aerial onslaught from Russian and Syrian forces on Idlib. The airstrikes, shelling and barrel bomb attacks on Idlib appears designed to do just that, push people out, and they are now cornered with nowhere else to go.
May God take revenge on all those who caused this. What have we done to deserve this? What have we done? I plead to God for mercy. I beg God to punish them for displacing us, for causing all of this, for humiliating us. For God's sake, we're being burned alive.
Long queues of cars and trucks loaded with people's belongings are headed north to the Turkish border crossing of Bab el-Hawa. Official camps for the displaced are full, forcing the newly displaced to set up camp in the open. Here they burn shrubs and twigs to stay warm in the biting winter weather. Turkish aid workers say they're doing all they can to help. At a bakery run by the charity YEHYA, its staff work around the clock to bake bread for the ever-increasing number of displaced Syrians.
The winter conditions are dire. We are providing them with hot meals, bread, accommodation and heating materials, but the families have so many needs.
Syrian government forces are advancing towards the strategic city of Marat al-Nu'man as they push deeper into northwestern Idlib province. Marat al-Nu'man is on the M5 highway. Assad's forces are determined to capture it in order to reopen the route linking the capital Damascus with the city of Aleppo, Syria's largest. Just like the rest of Idlib province, Marat al-Nu'man had been a refuge for Syrian families who fled other areas Damascus had recaptured during the 8.5-year civil war. It's now almost deserted.
I fled from as-Saharij 2 years ago, after the destruction of our homes. Since then, I have been forced to flee with my family 3 more times, and here we are again.
The new fighting comes despite an agreement in August by the leaders of Turkey, Russia and Iran to recommit to de-escalation efforts in the area. The Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has repeatedly said Ankara cannot handle a new refugee flow on its own. A spokesman for the Turkish president now says they've asked Russia for a ceasefire to avoid the massacre of civilians in towns and villages retaken by Syrian government forces. But Russia is deeply involved in the operation in Idlib, keen to help its ally recover the last bit of territory under the control of rebels. It's not clear if the Turkish plea will be heard. Mohammed, Adow, Jazeera, Antakya.